Kraken and root beer. Ta-da! Hey lovelies, okay, so I am about to go through an entire list of things that have happened recently. So, first, some guy bit my fucking hand at the beach. What happened was, I had made a comment about, and please don't look at my nails, I'm sorry. I had made a comment about all men sounding like, you know, Sean Penn from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. This guy was like, well, you can't say that all guys sound like that. And I was like, yes, I can. I said, being a transgender woman, and I can, who has actually lived as a man and then as myself, I said, I can definitely make that assumption. I said, if that bothers you, then maybe that's your own issue. And this guy sort of like drunkenly came over and was like pushing at me, and so I pushed him back, and as I pushed him back, he came at me and he bit my hand. It's a Star Wars Band-Aid. I know, I'm such a nerd. It's okay. So that's it's healing. I was put on antibiotics. I did have a really bad scare though, because my doctor told me that he wanted to put me on PrEP, and that just really scared me. Listen, people living with HIV and AIDS nowadays, it's not the same as it was back in the 80s and the 90s. There is longevity. You can live a very good, healthy, long life. However, I don't want to ever test positive for an STI or STD. And so that kind of scared me. And then I saw the price of PrEP, $1,000 a month. Really? But really? Oh my God. I'm like, I think, is that motherfucker who with the like dark hair, the douchey guy? I mean, is he the one behind like pricing of this stuff? Because $1,000 a month seems like a lot of money to prevent an STD, STI that is actually going to cost even more money in the long run. But I mean, maybe that's it, right? You make the drug so expensive that people can't afford it, so then when they catch HIV, they have to spend $3,500 a month on medication. So, I mean, I guess I get that. So that day also was the day that I got my paperwork back for my STI, STD screenings. Of course, oh, pardon me. As always, I tested clean. I've never in my life had an STI or STD. I did once catch crabs from my mother, but that was because we used the same towel after someone else had used it, and I'm not going to name names. You know who you are. Also, I'm going to read you some. I never thought that I would ever have this conversation with my sister. So, we were talking the other night. I was completely shit-faced hammered. What else is new? And this was the day that I woke up. I had fallen asleep with my contact lenses on. Now, here's the conversation I had with my sister. So, of course, I passed out with my contacts in, and now my right eye looks like I have Pinkeye, FML. To which my sister responded, "You said you would wake up with pink eye from the pee in your eye last night." To which I responded, "Ha ha ha. How did I get pee in my eye? WTF, LOL." She said, "You went pee and said you got pee in your eye, LOL." And it was like, ha ha ha, how? Oh God. Like, how do you get pee in your eye? I mean, I sit, so I have no idea how that happened, but apparently there was a conversation there with my sister. So I don't have lashes on today, and I'm wearing my glasses because I'm trying to take care of my eye, if you're wondering. Couple things I want to point out. So, a lot of people ask me about my hair and what I do with it, and I'm going to show you a product that I use just before I come on camera to sort of give it that glistening sort of like, you know, goldish hue, and it's this. I don't know if it's pronounced nux or nukes, but it's for your face, your body, and your hair, and it's a dry oil, and it just has like a little bit of shimmer in it to sort of give a bit of a highlight, which I really, really like, because it definitely sets the light off with the highlights and everything else. So yeah, so I use that. So if you're out there, and there are 2 different colors, so if you have blonde hair, there's actually a lighter gold color, so you can use that one with you. Do not use a lot. It's still an oil, so it can still make your hair look greasy, so be very careful about using it. So it's really itchy because it's healing. My hands have gold on them. Gold finger! Whatever. Like, you could do better. What else? I have a couple of things to talk about a couple movies. So, when I found out that they were doing a Ghostbusters reboot, I went on Netflix and I watched the other Ghostbusters movies, and I brought me back to my childhood. Like, oh my God, the graphics were so bad. So I thought, how awesome to reboot this movie and give it better graphics and everything else. I want to say this. I think that all of the actresses in the film were great. I just don't feel as though they were given a great script. You know, the whole relying on Chris Hemsworth thing, it was nice to see a guy play the dumb blonde, I will admit that. So seeing him play the bimbo was kind of funny when he covers his eyes when it's too loud, and he's like, oh, it's so loud in here. Or when they ask him about the glass in his glasses and why there's no glass there, and he's like, oh, it just kept getting dirty. I was like, okay, this is kind of cute. But it felt as though that was a crutch that the movie relied on just a little too much, and I was sadly really disappointed. Like, I can't even give it a thumbs up because it was that bad. I love Melissa McCarthy. I love Kristen Wiig, Leslie Dog, and the other something man person. Is it? Wait, hold on, let's check. I feel bad here, hold on. I think I got that Leslie name wrong too. Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones. Sorry, that was not in any way meant to be disrespectful. And Kate McKinnon. First, I don't know why Kate McKinnon is before Leslie Jones, because Leslie Jones was fucking amazing in this movie. And Kate McKinnon was annoying. I felt that every single time Kate McKinnon was on camera that I was watching a really bad episode of Mad TV. And the thing about it is that Mad TV isn't a bad show. Mad TV had some great characters like the Vacombe lady, etc., etc. But they also had some really shitty episodes, and I felt that every single time she came on, I was watching a really bad Mad TV skit. It was just bad. It was so over the top that I just didn't get it. And I get it, she was supposed to be the nerdy guy from the original Ghostbusters. What was his name? I think he passed away. Let me get his name here. Yeah, Harold Ramis. I think she was supposed to be like his character. And I got that. It's just, his character was endearing and funny in his nerdiness. Kate McKinnon was annoying and not funny at all. I've shipped things that were funnier than her. I'm sorry. Leslie Jones, I have to say something. I have no idea where all these internet trolls came from, because honey, your performance in Ghostbusters was awesome. I really enjoyed you. As a matter of fact, as odd as it sounds, and I love Melissa McCarthy, I love Kristen Wiig, I own so many of their movies. Leslie, to be honest, I feel like you were actually like the superstar of the movie. And I feel like maybe that's why the whole media thing started against you. Because who is this black woman stealing the thunder from everybody else? Like, I mean, that's what I'm going to go with for you, honey, because I think you were that good. I really do. I thought you were amazing. You were the saving grace of that entire movie. Yeah, like the entire movie, you were the saving grace of it. So good for you, Leslie Jones. Also, so, what the fuck? Dear DC, you suck. You suck balls. Big, hairy, sweaty, old man balls. You suck them, both of them, in your mouth at the same time, teabagging. Just saying. I didn't see this movie in theaters. Okay, so I will say something, and I'm not meaning to be like a snob. It's not meant to be, oh, look at me. I have a 55-inch 3D TV, so sometimes when a movie comes out in 3D in the theater, I actually wait till I can see it at home because I have a great home theater system. I have a great TV, and so watching it at home, it's better. I can be more comfortable. And so I didn't see this in theater. I waited, and then I saw that it was on sale at HMV, which should have been my first clue. Just saying. I saw that it was on sale at HMV. It's the Ultimate Edition, and yeah. First, DC. Man of Steel was amazing. Amazing. Okay? I have the box set, okay? Like, it actually sits right here. There's my little figurines. Bing, 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 bing. And then the limited edition box set. That's how much I loved Man of Steel. And, I mean, it doesn't hurt that Henry Cavill was in it. I mean, you know, let's be honest. So, let's move forward to this. I can't even. Like, I can't even. The trailers, I thought, wow, this looks so good and so dark, and I loved it. Let me first say this. I thought Ben Affleck was great as Batman. Is he Christian Bale? No, because the Christian Bale's Batman was a lot darker. But he definitely stands alone. Ben Affleck, good job. Henry Cavill, of course, as Superman, great job. Amy Adams. What is Wonder Woman's name? I want to pronounce it right. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude at all. So I'm going to... Gal Gadot. So, one of my major reasons for wanting to watch this movie was Wonder Woman was in it. Now, I remember what Wonder Woman looked like as a kid. She came from the land of the Amazons, and her name was Linda Carter. Wonder Woman has always had blue eyes. Even back in the comics, she had blue eyes. Gal Gadot doesn't have blue eyes. And I know that seems like a really stupid, silly thing to point out, but it's that attention to detail that is something that keeps the fans involved. you know, it would be like Thor sporting a crew cut. Like, it just doesn't work. Gal, your performance as Wonder Woman was understated and very well done. However, the trailer for Wonder Woman looks like shite. It looks like shite. It does. Yeah, no. I mean, I have irritable bowel syndrome, and just talking about Wonder Woman the movie makes me feel like I need to shit. It looks that bad. Also, Justice League. Fucking Aquaman is a white man with blonde hair. But I do like the guy who's playing him, because Jason Momoa, or whatever his fucking name is, Mimosa. I'll take 1 or 2 or 12. I like him. Again, Ben Affleck is back as Batman, so great. But yeah, the Wonder Woman movie. You know what the Wonder Woman movie looks like? Looks like Agent Carter. But yeah, I mean, listen, DC, you could take a hint or a piece of like whatever from Marvel to know how it's done. I mean, like, I have loved every Marvel movie that's come out, all the way back to Iron Man. I own Iron Man on iTunes. I own, I was like Iron Giant for some reason. Okay, Harry Connick Jr. and Jennifer Aniston. I love you. Shout out. But yeah, I've loved almost every movie. I loved Ant-Man. I loved the Hulk. Let me see. I can actually. So this is how much I love. First of all, that's The Hobbit. Those are. Okay, stop judging me. I don't like your judgy look. Okay. And then there's Into Darkness with a little whatever. But that's how much I love the Avengers. Right there, baby. This is actually the ready? And the Tesseract is in here. Let me open it up. It's not exactly easy to open. There we go. The Tesseract is in here, which is this. I actually, okay, because I'm such a fucking nerd, I actually put the plastic thing back in to reserve the battery. But, right, like, I've loved the Avengers movies so much that I bought this box set. And by the way, I actually own these movies in standalone as well. So I own them over here in my movie collection as standalone movies. And yes, of course, they're all together. Stop judging me. But yeah, so Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Iron Man. And then this is the Avengers, Captain America, Thor, Shield. That's how much I loved Avengers. I wish that I had not bought this edition of Batman versus Superman. I wish I had bought a different edition, like maybe like a box set or something. Only because I'm so thoroughly just. Oh wait, that moves. But yeah. The Avengers movies have been amazing. The Marvel movies have been amazing. And DC, you should take a hint from them. Yeah. Again. No. Bad, DC. Bad. Shame on you. Bad. Disappointed. Isn't that the best cup ever? Ta-da! I'm going to see Suicide Squad on Wednesday with my very good friend Polo, my new very good friend Polo. We're going to go see Suicide Squad. I can't wait, and I hope that this is a better outing than the other ones. it's Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers generally does a pretty good job with their movies. But yeah, nothing has lived up to the Marvel creation, Marvel world, etc. Which is a really high bar. I get that. I do understand that it's a really high bar. I feel like I'm ranting about this because I'm just so disappointed in Batman versus Superman. Ugh. Also, I think that there's a digital in here, which I have somewhere. Yeah, so I actually have the digital copy of this movie, Batman vs. Superman. Email me here at samanthalozen@yahoo.com. First come, first serve. The first person to email me will get the code, and you'll be able to not enjoy Batman vs. Superman as much as I did. Yeah. Yeah, it was so bad. It was so bad. As always, I love you all so much. My eye is starting to burn right now, so I'm gonna sign off. Thank you all so very much for inviting me into your homes every Monday and for watching my videos and my rants and everything else. I'm sorry that this video had so many things involved in it. It's just that I felt like I wasn't giving a lot of myself lately, and I just had a lot of stuff going on, and so I felt that I would put everything together as one, and I really hope that you enjoy it. I love you all so very much. From wherever you are in the world, I hope that you have an amazing day. An amazing day. I love you all so much. As always, please never, ever, ever, ever forget to comment right down there. Share with your friends and family, of course. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye.